What's up, everybody? Welcome to Fighters Only TV. I'm Gary Alexander. This is Alistair Overeem. As if you needed an introduction. First of all, the presser with Brock Lesnar just went off. Tell me a little bit about your reception at the presser and how you think the fans are treating you and responding to your presence over here.
Well, the fans are treating me wonderful. I mean, I had a great reception. I love you guys. American fans are truly great. And it was just great. They were happy, excited for the fight. I'm excited for the fight. And you guys, I'm not going to disappoint you guys. Knockout first round. And if not knockout, I guarantee the second.
Yeah, and so you're guaranteeing the knockout, huh?
Guaranteeing the knockout.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about training over here in the States. This is your first time training for a fight over here in the States. Obviously, when you visited before, you would get a workout in or whatnot. But this is your first camp here in the United States. How are you feeling about that so far?
Well, great actually. I already was planning on doing more training here, networking more a little bit here more. Of course, the technique in MMA shifted somewhat. First, it was different disciplines, and now with the UFC, it's definitely more wrestling. So I need to pick up on the wrestling, and of course, Brock is a very dangerous wrestler. So I already realized I need to improve the wrestling game. I need to work on that, and that's what I'm doing right now.
Your fight with Overeem. That was a little bit of a lackluster fight overall, and you and I have talked about this at the post-fight presser there. But do you have any motivation after that fight now looking forward? Oh, look, you know what, I'm going to put on a better performance for this thing. Does that fight, is it already behind you? How do you feel about that fight on your resume?
Well, that fight, it was like this. That fight could have two endings. Or me raising my hand on a knockout with Overeem facing head down. Or, and that's what happened in my opinion, he would embarrass himself. Because he was going for the takedown, he was throwing some shots, but he was more occupied of not getting hit. Because if you're going to keep flip-flopping back to the guard and not really doing anything, then of course I'm a great striker, but come on, man. I mean, you have to make the fight. And on that end, I have to give him props that he did not get knocked out, because I was sharp in that fight. I'm sure he was sharp in that fight. Mm-hmm. That's what I can say about him not getting knocked out. But I do think, in this example, it was him not willing to fight, and for me not be able to finish him, not be able to capitalize on it and make the damages. I'm working on that, but I would also like to note, because I also I am also always critical about my own performance, but I would like to finish with a note: it takes two to tango.
Oh, good point. Good point. Speaking of that, obviously Brock's going to bring in the fight. You've never seen him in a fight or a wrestling match, for that matter, where he didn't bring the fight. You know, something you're preparing for, obviously. Moving forward,
I like fighters who bring it.
Right.
I mean, because that just makes more fireworks, more everything. But the thing is, going back to Overeem, Overeem is a very strong fighter. He's a very clever fighter. He's a very strategic fighter. So sometimes you have to be a little bit patient. And Overeem was trying just that, just being a little bit patient. But it just turned out to be a lackluster fight. Again, I was not being able to capitalize on it. I can guarantee you guys out there, you fans, the fight with Brock is going to be different. Because like I said, it takes two to tango. In that case, I think Brock and me are going to be an action couple.
Well, good luck in the UFC. People, I know myself, fans can't wait to see you in there. Oh, by the way, you're nominated for International Fighter of the Year at the World MMA Awards. Anything you'd like to say to the fans out there who could possibly be voting for you?
Guys, I need your support on this. Check it out.
World MMA Awards, Fighters Only, Alistair Overeem. I'm Gary Alexander. Thanks a lot, man.
Okay, thanks, man. Appreciate it.